I'm James Caldwell. Welcome to the Classical Guitar Practice Room. Today we're looking at a really great exercise for the left hand. This one comes out of Pumping Nylon. It's exercise number 5 in the section on left hand finger independence. And it is titled Odair's Favorite Drill. There's a little story there about why he calls this Odair's favorite drill. Odair Assad was teaching a master class that Scott Tennant was sitting in on, and he saw that Odair and his brother Sergio encouraged the students to practice this drill. And you'll see the benefits of it right away when you start doing it. There are 4 parts to it. Exercise 5 is divided into parts A, B, C, and D. If we take a look at 5A, all of the others will make sense. So let's look at exercise 5A. It starts in the 2nd position, so our index finger is over the 2nd fret and our 4th finger is over the 5th fret. We're going to play a series of notes on the 1st string and the 3rd string. And it will always alternate back and forth between the 1st and 3rd strings. We just have to get the finger sequence down. And it goes like this. 1st string, 4th finger is at the 5th fret. Then the 3rd string, the 1st finger is at the 2nd fret. 1st string, the 3rd finger goes down at the 4th fret. 3rd string, the 4th finger goes down at the 5th fret. 1st string, 2nd finger goes down. 3rd string, 3rd finger goes down. 1st string, 1st finger goes down. 3rd string, 2nd finger goes down. And it repeats on the 2nd line. So the finger sequence is 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now it's important that we hold the notes down for their full values. They're all 2-beat notes. And so that means that while we're playing a note on the 1st string, we have to hold that finger down while we play the note on the 3rd string. And then only when we change notes on the 1st string do we release the previous finger. There I went from the 4th finger to the 3rd finger. I'm going to hold that 3rd finger down as the 4th finger goes down on the 3rd string. I'm going to hold that 4th finger down as the 2nd finger comes down on the 1st string. I'm going to hold that note down as the 3rd finger comes down on the 3rd string. I'm going to hold that note down as the 1st finger comes down on the 1st string. The last one is the 2nd finger on the 3rd string, and it begins back with the 4th finger. Be sure and hold the notes for their full value. It's no good just doing this and letting go immediately. We want it to be very legato. Let everything ring over the other notes. So that's 5A. Let's talk about the right hand though. What I have gotten in the habit of doing on just the first exercise, 5A, is letting the A finger play the 1st string and the I finger play the 3rd string. So I'm just going A, I, A, I, A, I, A, I, A, I, A, I, A, I. That seems quite comfortable and works well. You could also bring the thumb into the 3rd string and do some alternation on the 1st string. So something like M, thumb, I, thumb, M, thumb, I, thumb, M, I, M, I, with the thumb on the 3rd string. Okay, so the remaining exercises simply take the lower notes and move them over to a lower string. So we're still working off the 1st string for the higher notes, but in exercise 5B we're now reaching for the 4th string, starting on the 1st string though. Same pattern, just a little bit farther of a reach. That one you have to reach a little bit farther to get to the 4th string. So on exercise 5B with the right hand, I like to use the thumb on the 4th string and do MI alternation on the 1st string like this, starting with M, thumb, I, thumb, M, thumb, I, thumb. Just alternating on that 1st string, letting the thumb play the 4th string. Moving on to 5C, you may have already guessed it, we're still playing the upper notes on the 1st string, but now we're reaching for the 5th string for the lower notes. It gets progressively more difficult as we reach for lower strings and we're still trying to hold the previous note. So let's give 5C a whirl between the 1st string and the 5th string. Same sequence of fingers, and with the right hand I'm still going to do MI alternation on the 1st string and thumb on the 5th string. Here is 5C. That's 5C. Moving on to 5D, we are now reaching between the 1st string and the 6th string, and this one is really the killer. This is the reason I say this exercise is a knuckle-buster. It's quite difficult to hold down a finger on the 1st string and then move the next finger over to the 6th string, but let's give it a try. Exercise 5D. That was really tough. So you can see 5A is quite a bit easier than 5C and D. It's still a good exercise in its own right for developing the independent motion of these fingers and holding down a finger while the others move around. So start with 5A, get that down, and you can challenge yourself to reach for the lower strings in sections B, C, and D. So that's Odair's favorite drill, and it is an excellent exercise for left-hand finger independence, making the fingers reach uncomfortably for some notes while holding down others. I hope that you work on it and continue to develop your left-hand technique. I'm glad you joined me today in the Classical Guitar Practice Room. Please stay tuned for more episodes. I've been James Caldwell. Thanks for watching.